good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Artsphere 1969 Black Pearl Artistry. So, as you can see, right, today as my attire, you can guess what we are trying to do for our makeup today. Okay, so you can see that I'm actually on my sports attire, right? Okay, so I'm actually doing something that is regarding the sports makeup. Okay, so what we do is I will show you from foundation all the way till the end finished look. Okay, and today's the entire concept, right, is going to more towards the natural nude makeup, and it's something that is very outdoor friendly and gym friendly. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, so the first thing that I always remind you guys is that before makeup, right, what you usually do is you have to put on your primer to even out your skin tone, especially when your face has some imperfections. For example, it can be acne, can be blemishes, can be dark eye circles. So we need all this kind of primer to actually even out, to give your skin a uniform skin tone. Okay, but right before that, right, you also need to have sufficient hydration for your skin such that your makeup will not actually wear off easily. So prior to this session, I've actually done my skincare already. So right now, right, I'm just going to put on the eye gel cream, okay, the Hydra V eye gel cream on my eyes and lips, okay, also to make sure that there is sufficient hydration when you put on any makeup on your eyelid and your lips as well. Okay, so as you can see, right, for sports makeup, right, because in Singapore it's generally quite warm, so if you go outdoors, right, your makeup actually wears off quite easily. So having sufficient skin hydration before your makeup, right, is very, very important. Okay, such that your makeup, right, wouldn't wear off so easily. And of course, many of us out there, right, be it you are tan skin or fair skin, there's many we are mostly, right, our skin type are mostly oily or combination. Okay, so this layer of hydration, right, actually will help to keep your makeup longer, especially when you go out for workouts, etc. You will actually perspire as well. All right. Okay, so right now we do whatever we need for pre-makeup, and now we are going to go towards the primer option. So for sports makeup, right, the most important thing is that you have to go light. Okay, your makeup shouldn't be too thick because and at the same time it has to be waterproof, so that when you sweat, right, there's also your makeup will actually not will not wear away so easily as well. Okay, so if let's say for those who have just joined in this live session, okay, if you have any questions on makeup or you have any concerns about your skincare, feel free to drop a comment below and I will answer them accordingly while looking at the makeup. While doing my makeup. All right, so right now, as you can see, right from here, right, what I'm using is the Tokyo series Correct and Perfect Compact. Okay, and this one is the light medium. Okay, as you can see, there is the green and the lilac corrector. So for the green one, right, is used to cover red spots like your acne, etc. Okay, so what I will do, right, because I will use this kind of brush to actually cover up the little red acne that I have. Okay, so you can actually take a closer look. Okay, so that I'll just cover it like that, very light and quick. Okay, so you may find that it's quite strange for the moment at the beginning that while doing your primer, right, it seems like there is a lot of when you do your primer, right, it seems like there's different patches of colors around your face, but not to worry. Later when you put on the foundation, you will realize that all this color will actually blend in and give you a more uniform skin tone. Okay, so all you have to do, actually you don't have to be you can go light on all this primer. Okay, it does not mean that the more you put, the more it covers. Sometimes a good primer itself, right, even if you put it light, right, it can actually cover sufficiently. Okay, so basically I got it covered for the acne area. Okay, then for the highlighting part, which is the lilac part, because this lilac part, right, even though it is supposed to whiten up your skin, so many tan skin ladies out there may think that, oh, then I should put this as a base all over my face such that I will look fairer, I will look brighter. But that may not necessarily be true, because this corrector, lilac corrector, right, is actually more towards for fairer skin, and they will only bring the brighter effect to fairer skin. So for dark tan skin, right, you can see that for this series, right, for tan skin, the corrector is slightly different. They have, for even skin tone, they actually introduced the peach corrector for those who are tan skin, all right? So what I would use for the lilac one, right, is that I will use as a little highlighter just right underneath my eyes, okay? So this, right, if we use this excessively on tan skin people, your whole makeup on the whole face especially, you will actually look very ashy at the end, okay? Your entire foundation will actually look like that. So what I will do is I'll just put lightly over below the eyes where the dark eye circles are, okay? Like this, okay? As well as here, okay, I just put lightly. As well as the area over the nose, gently, okay, to give a sharper look, okay, and over here. So right now you may see that, you know, on screen we look like a bit ridiculous, but not to worry, later you will see that it will actually all blends out to be very well. Okay, next up, okay, I will use the concealer, the Perfect concealer, okay. This is a light medium, okay, to cover up the little blemishes that you may have. So what you do is you just tap and on the places where you have your blemishes, okay, over here, okay, okay, because my blemishes usually is all on the cheek itself, so I'll put around here. And last but not the least would be my eyelid. Okay, for all people, for ladies out there, right, if you have the same issue as I do, your eyelid is usually darker than the rest of your face, right? Okay, usually you will have to put a lot more concealer on your eyelid in order to even out the tone, okay? So what I will do is I'll just spread it across the entire eyelid. Okay, it's actually the entire eye socket. So where exactly is the eye socket? You can touch that there's this bone over here. Okay, that's the max that you can go when you are putting your concealer. Okay, next up on the other side of the eye. Okay, so for this one, right, usually I'll put a lot more. Okay, to even out the color. So after that, for concealer, right, for my eye, I'll usually use my fingers to spread it out evenly, like this. So for those, right, who joined this live session, welcome. Okay, so today, right, what my theme of my makeup, right, is on sports makeup, okay, which is very outdoor friendly and gym friendly while you're doing your sports or your workouts, right? This makeup will actually flush in with any kind of attire that you may have, okay? So, okay, so also if do follow, like, and subscribe to our Axio 1969 as well, okay? So right now, right, what I will do is I'll put finally is out to the foundation portion. So this correct and perfect face compare, right, what I usually do is there's actually a foundation below, and this foundation, right, I will use it because this foundation actually give you very sheer coverage, which is the light coverage that you really require for a sports workout where you might sweat and perspire also. So it comes with a cushion. Okay, so what you do is you just dab and tap across, and you see that the primer, the different colors of the primer, concealer will start to blend in, okay, and give you a one uniform skin tone. Because previously you start out with different with acne, imperfections around your face, but all this primer is help you to give you an overall uniform color, so that when you are doing your blusher, your eyeshadow, etc., the color will actually sit in quite well. Okay. So you see, I'm doing only half of the face, half of my right side of the face. You can see that it's quite uniform in the way that the primer and the foundation actually blends in. Okay, so now to the other side. Okay. So this kind of foundation, I think, is very quick and very convenient, especially when you want to do a makeup that is quick, that is natural, and it doesn't involve too much of excessive layering. But however, if you are, let's say, you are going to wear the makeup for a whole day, this is not something that I recommend. This is something for when you go out for a short while, for outdoor, for sports. Okay, so okay, let's have it all covered up. Okay, and not forgetting, okay, we still have our neck area, okay? So if let's say you have any questions regarding skincare, makeup, feel free to put down your comments below. And if you would like to join us for a makeup session at the loft here, okay, well, you're welcome to also PM us as well, okay? Or message me also. Okay. Okay, so you see it's pretty much quite uniform already right now. Okay. Okay, so you see, okay, it's also for the foundation, it's quite done already. So right now what I will do is I will do a little bit of contouring. Okay. Okay, see. So contouring, I will use the color that is darker. For the other perfect face compact. Okay, this is actually medium deep. Okay, so what I would do is for those bigger area, like I will do contouring on the bigger areas of the edges of my face. Okay, to make my face seemingly look smaller. Okay, so I'll use this and I will brush it in like this. Okay, such that on the edges of the chin area here to give it a more V shape. Okay, like this. Also from the forehead. Okay, so this is in a way, right, to make it like the entire face, right, look smaller than your original size. Okay, this is a bit like what you call in Chinese 障眼法, you know. Yeah, to make people have that illusion that your face looks smaller. And I think one part is that, right, it helps people to focus on your features, the features, your eyes, your nose, much better. Okay, so what I usually do is I just brush it in like this for those major face contouring. Okay, especially for here. Okay, we also do contouring over here to give it to make my cheek more uplifted, and also the entire face, right, to be more V-shaped. Okay, so I'll just do it this way. Okay, so it'll look more defined. Okay, so not forgetting the eye area also, because our eye area itself, right, it's, you know, we as Asians, we don't have very deep eye expression also. Okay, so we can actually make it contour such that, you know, it will look like the entire eyes, right, is much deeper. Okay, so what we do is we put in the darker color over here from the brow down around the nose, and also on the other side. Okay, such that your nose will look more sharper, and then your eyes will look deeper. Okay. Okay, so what I will also do, I will do a slight one also over here. Okay, to make the nose look sharper as well. Okay, so this basically concludes the contouring also. Okay. Okay, so right now, okay, what we will do is the brows. Okay, now we are done with the foundation. Let's now do the brows. So like what I mentioned, right, tan skin ladies, okay, I usually do notice that tan skin ladies have pretty thick eyebrows. So the main problems is not about drawing their brows. I think more often than not, it's more of how they trim their brows to make the to cut away all this additional hairs that you don't need. Okay, so I've actually trimmed my eyebrows. Okay, because my eyebrows growth rate is pretty fast. So about 2 to 3 days, I have a lot to trim already. So what I have to do now is to actually to patch up some of the lobangs that we have, okay, that you probably have just accidentally trimmed off a little bit. Okay, so what I will do is, because my eyebrows are usually quite um, black, okay, so what I will do to soften the look, right, is I will, concealer is like a one thing when it comes to makeup, because anything you need to make lighter, okay, you can actually use your concealer to do it. Okay, and any flaws that you want to hide, you can also use your concealer. So what I do is to soften that, how the blackness, the darkness of my brow. What I will do is I'll just lightly have a bit of the concealer going over the eyebrow like this. Okay, and then I slowly dab across to make it more uniform throughout. Okay, so you can see it's not as dark as previously. Okay, and now is for me to patch up the little bits of the lobangs over there. All right, okay. So, okay, for those who have just joined in the live session, welcome. Okay, now is my Black Pearl Artistry session. So, if you're wondering what we are doing now, right, from my attire, you probably can guess. Okay, we are doing makeups, a sports makeup. Okay, that is suitable when you go for gym or you go for outdoors. Okay, so right now, right, I'm actually doing my brows. Okay, so you can see that I'm actually just really, okay, patching up the little small areas that is with a little bit of lobang here and there, such that both sides can actually look the same. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's really about patching up the lobangs. Okay, like this. So I think sometimes it is a fortunate thing to have thick eyebrows, okay, because there's just, you spend a lot more time trimming, no doubt, but you also spend much lesser time drawing your brows. Okay, so what I usually have to touch up is the end of the brows, okay, because it usually falls short. Okay, it usually falls short. Okay, so as you can see, okay, the arc over there, okay, as well as here. Okay, so that you can see whether the both sides are even. All right, so this basically can conclude the eyebrow. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so now left the eyes part. Okay, okay, so because still see that is a bit quite dark on the eyelid, so I'll still touch up on the concealer first. Okay, to cover a little bit more. Okay, it's important to actually touch up the the eyelid part, because I think eyes right nowadays is very important, because especially now we are all cladded on with masks. Okay, so your eyes actually does give people the the first impression of whether how energetic you are, or how lethargic you are. So I think that eyes is a very important part when it comes to your makeup nowadays. Okay, so by dapping it like that, right, it gives you a more even look for your eyes. Okay, and then, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do any eyeshadow, because it's a bit strange, right? If you're going for a gym, you're going for a workout, and you put a very heavy eyeshadow. But what I will do is I will do a contouring of the eye, such that to increase the intensity of the look of your eyes. Okay, so what I will do is I'll still use what I used for contouring just now. Okay, and I will do it on the eye socket itself to give the overall deep look. So I will see where is the eye socket, and I will just go along with it. okay, like this, such that it can give it a more deeper look, okay. All right, and here, okay, so it's to actually highlight the entire eyes, outline the entire eye socket in that sense to give it a deeper look. All right. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, to give it a deeper look, and at the end, just wink it a little. Okay, that's it. Okay, and right now I'm going to do the eyeliner. Okay, this liquid eyeliner is very, very good because it's actually waterproof. Okay, and it does sharpens your looks as well. Okay, and it's waterproof. Okay, so you have not to worry when you are when you are when you are perspiring during workout, right? That your eyeliner will actually smudge. So I usually draw it very close to the lash line. Okay. So I will just draw it from the front all the way to the end, like this. Okay, like this. Okay. So you see, with eyeliner and without eyeliner, it gives you a bit more energy in your 眼神. Okay, so and I think one good thing about this liquid eyeliner is that, right, it has a very tall, it has a very long area where you can hold it with stability, and especially when you draw eyeliner, one thing that we fear the most is smudging. So this actually gives a very good grip hold when you're drawing your liquid eyeliner. Okay. Okay, so you can see, right? And you can see, actually, you see the tip. It's very sharp. So in a way, right, you can draw your eyeliner, right, in a very thinnest way possible also. So you can see that on both sides of the eye, right, it gives you the, and it gives you the, how to say, 眼神 and 精神 also, okay? So next up, okay, we're going to do the cheek blusher. So I will pick something that is more of a nude color, okay, because this gives you, because after all, we're going for sports, going to gym, and going outdoor. So we want to give the look that is like, you got put makeup, but it's like you didn't put makeup. It's like your natural naked face like that. It's more towards the nude makeup. So what I will do is that, right, one good thing about this is, you see, is although it's in powder form, okay, but you don't have the fear of dropping your blush powder, because previously there are many circumstances where we drop our blush powder, our foundation powder, and you realize that, once it drop on the floor, you can no longer use that foundation, use that makeup product anymore. But this, it has a very nice lock over here, and even if you drop on the floor, right, you can still use it because it's all the powders are actually inside. And whenever you need it, you just unlock it, and you can just straight away dab it on your cheek area. So it get for tan skin people, right? You realize that most of the time, when we on normal circumstances, right, we look like we don't have 血色. Okay, so we are here, right, using the nude one, right? It gives you a bit of that 血色, on your cheeks. Okay, so lightly dab it, so it looks like it's a natural look, also natural makeup. Okay. So usually I'll pick on the nude makeup. So that is basically it for your cheek blusher. Okay, so right now, right, the last thing is your lip. Okay, so for lip color, right, the most that I will pick, right, will be something that is very close to a natural lip color. Like what I say, is more of a natural makeup, nude makeup. So I pick something that is very close to my lip color. So what I use is actually this, actually RGC Studio has many different types of lip colors. You have liquid lip colors. You have those stick kind. You have such tinted lip balm. Okay, tinted lip balm. So you can see that in the middle is actually a lip balm, and outside it will give you the color of the lip. So mostly when I go for workouts or I go to gym, etc., right, I'll usually pick the tinted lip balm or the person liquid lip color to give that more natural look. So today I will do the Parison liquid lip color, and the color that I pick is L'Oreal Lilac. Okay, so it's a very nice sweet pink color. As you can see, it's liquid. Okay, and then it's very easy to apply. So what you do is press a little bit. You don't have to press too much because one good thing is that the color, right, what you see is always what you get. So just press a little bit. Okay, and you just apply on it. So you see the color is pretty much quite natural. It does give you your very natural lip color, but yet it has a little bit of gloss also. Okay, you can see, right, the tip of this liquid lip color, right, is actually slanted. So it's actually very easy for application whenever you go out, whenever you do such a makeup. Okay, so right now, okay, this actually is the end of your sports makeup look actually. Okay, so, okay, if let's say for those who have just joined in, okay, this is actually coming to the end of the entire sports makeup look. Or if you have any questions that you want to know about skincare, about makeup, feel free to leave your comments below. If not, you can also, if you would like to come down to our Uxfield Loft here, okay, to have also a live makeup session together, feel free to PM us, or you can even call or text me for a live session also. All right, okay, so the last step is of course to set your makeup. Okay, so the last one would be to use the makeup setting spray. Okay, this will give extra hydration to your skin, and your makeup, right, it will not wears off so easily. So what I'll do is just spray all around the face, and that's it. Okay, so it actually completes the entire look. Okay, but yet at the same time, right, the last thing of course is not just only your makeup but also your hair as well. Okay, so for your hair, right, most of the time you see when you just wake up, it's like mine, right, it's like, you know, 扁扁 ta, then it does not have any volume or any life in it. So what I will do, right, for if you are like me, short hair, okay, I do recommend this matte wax Centenic. Okay, many people when they hear about wax, right, I don't know how you feel about it, but when people have wax, right, they feel that it's something that is like very rigid. It will hold your hair, no doubt, but it's like very hard to remove, hard to wash off, and it's like sticking there like some hard twitches. Okay, so for this wax, right, one thing is that I like it because it does not give you that very hard look. It does soft. It does give you the soft look, yet it still gives your hair the kind of bounce, the kind of life that you need. Okay, when you go for workout, I think this is something quite good to go with. Okay, and it's very easy, you know, for short hair, all you have to do is just have the wax and 你抓一点点 like this, you know. So you just, okay, have some volume to give it some volume. Okay. Okay. Okay, give it some volume. And I think this is a good recommendation for short hair, or it can also be a very good short makeup for yourself when you want to go out for a short while, and then you need something to give your hair a good look. Yeah, this is a wax that you can just apply within like 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, and you're ready to go out. So you have that kind of volume in your hair as well. Okay. So you can see this is almost done, okay? And this is like the overall look for the sports makeup, okay? So this is all I have for today for the sports makeup. Should you have any other makeup looks that you are looking forward to see, okay, feel free to comment below, okay, and also do help us to like, subscribe, follow our Artsphere 1969. And next Saturday, same time, we will also have my Black Pearl Artistry session on makeups. And not forgetting, like right now, I'm all ready to join at 5 p.m. for our 3BFS 3B Fitness Series, where our 4 hung coaches will be around to give you some workouts and nutritional knowledge. So do stay tuned until at 5 p.m. for our 3BFS as well. All right. So this is the end of my session. Thank you, and I see you again next week. Bye bye.